there, I'm Lisa Doyle with Rockcliff Realtors, and welcome to our How's the Market segment. Today is Friday, August 3rd, and I've got some good information to share with you. You know, again, everyone watching the market. Where are we headed? What's going on with the inventory? What in the world's happening with all these multiple offers? You know, it's been a crazy transition from last year to a very slow market to this year, a market that's truly in higher demand. So a few things that I wanted to share, and I tracked a couple of new statistics that I wanted to share with you that are maybe a little different than what you might expect to hear. But first of all, inventory is something that we've been watching very closely. A week ago, we were at 839 homes actively listed in our East Bay, which the East Bay, of course, you know, Pleasanton, Livermore, the 680 corridor, the 24 clip, down to the Walnut Creek area. So a pretty broad area, including Lafayette, Orinda, Moraga. So only 819 homes currently listed as of today. One statistic that I thought was pretty interesting, there's actually a couple of our cities that have a greater number of inventory. Danville, for instance, we went from only 59 active listings last week to right now we have 109. So all of a sudden kind of a jump in active, which is kind of exciting for those that are looking for homes in Danville. Good news, you know, more inventory coming. But the total pending right now, 1,863. So a drop in active inventory, but a little bit of a drop in pendings as well. Just about 3 or 4 months ago, we had over 2,100 current total pending. And I think one of the biggest reasons why our pending inventories actually dropped is the short sales are closing faster. So the homes aren't staying pending as long as they were, which is a good sign. You know, good news, the banks are starting to work with us. Couple things I wanted to share. This last week, we had 142 new homes come on the market and 180 went pending. So we're still very upside down in our active and pending ratios. Still staying very, very low as far as the REO and new short sales that are hitting the market. REO this week only 16, and as far as short sales that went active, 35. So again, very low percent on the distressed market. One number that I thought was super interesting is the first half of the year. I thought, okay, our market feels much more active. We've got a real strong pressure on the inventory because inventory's been so low and demand is high, interest rates incredibly low. But I looked at the number last year, the number of home sales for the first half of the year in our East Bay. There were 4,557 homes that closed escrow between January and the end of June, so the first 6 months. This year, we've only had 3,456. So it's kind of interesting. Less numbers of homes closed, but an increased pressure in the inventory because it's so low is pushing our prices up. What I'm going to get for you in the next month or so is a calculation on how much have we risen. That's a number that's going to take a little bit longer to determine. We need a few more months of tracking before we can really come out with an exact percentage of where we are in the last 12 months, how much have our prices risen. But I'll keep you in tune as we get more information. Call me if you have any personal questions about your circumstances. My name again is Lisa Doyle. My number 925-890-7443, and I look forward to talking with you soon.